Hello, this is Eric of NotBIOS, and welcome to my review of the TWS hand-painted Tide headset. This is a highly rated headset on Amazon, Bluetooth version 5.2, and this is one of two different headsets that I purchased that were highly rated on Amazon that are newer versions of Bluetooth. So let's get on with the review. Now let's get started. So this will be my first time ever trying this headset. Have not heard a review or seen a review. In fact, I prefer not to. The reason why is because I want to see my own personal experience and how they work. Now let's see what's in the box. I've never opened this before, so I don't even know what this even looks like other than the picture. Interesting, has a little flap. Then we have a little user guide. The one side's English. Let's see, the one side's Chinese. And then we have our devices inside. So we have this little thing for, I guess, holding the case. So here's our Type C, that's to your charging case, and we have the Type A. That'll be to your PC or to your wall. Now let's check out the charging case itself and see what we have. Wow, that's small. I didn't expect that. Here we are. And on the back side, that's what it looks like. Let's open her up. If I can figure that part out. Okay, this is different. So we have your normal case in a different form. This slides open. Kind of cool. And inside we are confronted with the headset. So the earpieces are different than I'm used to. We'll go see how that works. And then we have this other earpiece. Oh, and you can see a blue light. I've never charged these yet, so I'm going to charge these. Here's the view of the device inside the case with the lights flashing. Well, it's charging. Now I got my Bluetooth turned on. And I'm going to stick them in my ears. I have no clue how this is going to feel. Or pairing. Automatically said pairing. Okay. Let's see if I can find available devices. Rarely used devices. And this is the TWS 300. So I see TS-300. So that's what I'll connect to. And there's your information. It tells say pair. Yes, it says pair. So I'll click pair. Now it told me it's connected, and I see the battery life. Let's see. I see the battery life in there. It says active. So right now I'm watching a video, and my initial impressions of the sound quality is it feels like the sound is right there. Like they have a good speaker on here, like a good microphone on this video, and it sounds like they're literally, the microphone's right there, that I can hear the sound and the nuances of the microphone. That is freaking sweet for an affordable headset. But of course, we want to know how it is for, well, making phone calls. And do I experience any problems? In terms of the ear feel, it's not going to win any records for holding in your ear. And one curiosity I have is, will the sound still play when I pull it out? Probably. Yeah, there's no sensor for this. It stays on, so I'm not going to have problems with the video stopping, unless that's what you wanted. Now, for those wondering how it charges in the case, you can see that it has little pins here. And so here it is on the device itself, and the microphone is right there. Interesting. So it looks like it might have some sort of noise canceling device right there. However, the question is, does it have noise canceling, or is that noise reduction? Call noise reduction. So if you're wondering, can we make phone calls with that? It says we can. And so we'll need to find out that information in a phone call. Now there are a pile of different features on this phone, including volume up or down, depending which one you touch. You can see I have double tap, double tap, double tap, other earphone. I'll pause that again with one tap. So check this out. I'm going to press this 4 times. Just get the one here, and let's see if I can hear this to the speaker right away. So I tap it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Game mode.
That changed to game mode, and I'm going to tap it 4 times again and watch it changes back.
Music mode.
Yeah, so it changes to the different modes. So game mode and music mode. I can't really tell the difference between the two different modes. The user manual itself is fairly useful. It comes in English and Chinese language. The writing on this manual is extremely small, but being on the camera, you could probably read it easier than I can by eye. Just to be honest, the writing is really, really small. But that tells you a little bit about how it works. Now, the one problem you'll find about this headset, if you're on the phone with someone, and you happen to pick it up and press aside, you'll hang up. Or you can answer by pressing this once. If I take these out, for after about 2 minutes, if it doesn't connect to my phone or another device, it'll turn itself off. Simple that way. Turning it back on would be simply holding the touch sensitive pads for about, say, 3 to 5 seconds. It seems to turn on, and it will turn on individually, repowered on, without having to be thrown back into the case. The question is, phone calls. I'm not sure if they can actually hear me through the headset though on the audio. I doubt it though.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me? How am I coming through? Am I coming through clear or? Yeah, this one I actually got for dirt cheap through a sale. I actually ordered 2 different headsets, and for the sale that was on them, I paid less than $100 for 2 different Bluetooth headsets. You're going through a till?
Yeah, no frills.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Bye. Their statement about how clear it was like I was speaking directly into the phone. Pretty good for a headphone set that is about 45-ish or so American dollars. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. And yet it's actually pretty darn good. Now you might wonder what happens if it's not connected to Bluetooth. Well, after a few minutes, it automatically powered itself off. It said power off. Pretty cool. Talk time, well, listen time at least, considered to be about 6 hours straight. Talk time itself might be a little bit shorter time.
Publicizing some of its changes for the ARC GPUs, and in that post, it noted that it had submitted 43 issue reports to its developers and engineers following the publication.
Okay, this can go really loud too. I was told that these had better sound quality over the phone than this. That costs about 130-ish USD. I wonder which one might make more sense. So right now we're going to do a distance reception test. And right now the video is on pause. I don't know if we can even see it on with the sun shining. Either way. There we can hear it.
It's a littler phone in a little box with a USB-C charging cable.
So that's jerry rig everything. And of course we're going to hear the wind through my non-fur muff, wind muff. So we're at 15 feet, 4.5 meters. That's where my little sign here. And let's do a turnaround. Turning around, turning around, turning around. And let's go back. We are now at 25 feet, 7.5 meters. Let's do a turnaround. Opposite side of the phone. Ooh, right. Let's go back. We're now at 50 feet, 15 meters. Oh. Let's try the other headphone. I have to be careful not to block the reception with my hand as well, but let's do a turnaround. Whew, right. Okay, let's keep going. So we made it beyond its reception distance that's rated for. And we see the next sign coming up. And we are at 75 feet, 25 meters. And let's do a turnaround. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Now, when I checked, it seemed like we reached our limits down here. Let's see. We're now at 100 feet. Let's see if I can show it on the camera. Anyways, 100 feet, 30 meters. And it seems like it's starting to lose reception. I'm going to do a turnaround. Oh, I lost, at least on my ear, I lost reception. Well, let's keep on going. I don't know if the lost reception where we are with the microphone. So reception distance is far greater than rated for. So I'll get both headphones. So we can hear both are still playing, and right now we're at about 125 feet. That is 37.5 meters. Yeah, that's pretty darn far. So the reception distance of these headphones is most excellent, especially for a Bluetooth type connection, only rated for 10 meters. We're way beyond that, way beyond that. I think we stop here. But yeah, reception distance, not a problem. My sister couldn't even hear the sound of a fan running. They said it sounded just like me. So there is some form of noise reduction acting in these headphones, because I'd be shocked if you couldn't hear that right now. Now, running water in a sink, that could be heard over the headphones. They could hear the sound of the water. If you are a person that runs around and exercises, and that's what you want your headset for, without having some sort of way to hold onto your ears while running, this is more a sit and talk, relax type of headset, just because it doesn't have a way to hook to your ear. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just caters to a certain crowd. When it comes to listening to music with these devices, not a problem, be it inside or outside, or if you're watching YouTube or whatnot, not a problem. However, when making phone calls, if you're in a quiet place, can also be great. And if there's a little bit of breeze, not a problem. But as soon as that breeze picks up just a bit, you're going to start to be able to hear it, at least on their end. You'll probably hear it too as it blows past the earbuds. And background noise, so if you have a vehicle pass by you, the person listening on the other end is definitely going to pick it up quite loudly, and it can get distracting. So keep that in mind. But otherwise, other than noises outside and background noises interfering, this is quite stellar. This is the best sounding earbuds I've ever heard for the price. Now, if you're looking for something to block more of the background noise and such, you'll probably have to pay a bit more. These are just simply excellent value, but you got to pay the money, I believe, so far, at least my experience, to get rid of background noise, or at least get one that has a mic sticking out down here. And if you're wondering about the other headphone set that I'll be reviewing, I just got them right now. So I purchased this one as well because it was a smoking deal, and I want to see how good this really is. And on my other channel, I also review other microphones like this Mayono PM500, or the AT44 that I'm using right now, or the Rode NTG that's in front of me right now, among many other audio devices. This is Eric of Not BIOS. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.